Then there was a writer from People magazine who wrote a story on Melania and myself on our first anniversary. The story was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was lovely. But last night we hear that after 12 years, this took place 12 years ago, this story, a new claim that I made inappropriate advances during the interview to this writer. And I ask a very simple question. Why wasn't it part of the story that appeared 20 or 12 years ago? Why wasn't it part of the story? Why didn't they make it part of the story? I was one of the biggest stars on television with The Apprentice, and it would have been one of the biggest stories of the year. Think of it. She's doing a story on Melania, who's pregnant at the time, and Donald Trump, our one-year anniversary. And she said, I made inappropriate advances. And by the way, the area was a public area, people all over the place. Take a look. You take a look. Look at her words. You tell me what you think. I don't think so. I don't think so. But it is amazing. A story, a love story, on how great we are together. And by the way, we're stronger today than we ever were before, which is great. But it's a love story. It's a love story on our 1 year. And if I did that, she would have added that. It would have been the headline. And who would have done that if you're doing this and you're one of the top shows on television? These people are horrible people. They're horrible, horrible liars. And interestingly, it happens to appear 26 days before our very important election. Isn't that amazing? This invented account has already been debunked by eyewitnesses who were there. They were there. The very witness identified by the author has said the story is totally false. By the way, this is a room that everybody can see, and it's got glass walls. It's at Mar-a-Lago. It's got glass walls. Can you believe this? Why wasn't it in the story, biggest story of the year? This weekend, the New York Times published a full-page hit piece with another claim from an individual who has been totally discredited based on the many, many, many emails and letters she has sent to our office over the years, looking for work. Donald is great, wanting to go to my rallies. But the New York Times, and this was a full op-ed piece, refused to use the evidence that we presented. Refused to use it. If they used it, if they would have looked, they would have said, oh, there's no story here. Others in the media, which almost surprises me, because they're dishonest also, were presented with this story by this woman numerous times, and they got very excited. But after seeing the evidence that we immediately give them, all of them refused to write the story. There was no story.